I am so excited to be with you today. I am your host. I am Tyra. And also, I want everyone to find that chat and give a shout out. Haruyo is behind the scenes and she will be guiding all of my slides today. Now, like I said, I am so excited to be here with you today. And during our segment at Avon Connect in August, igniting growth with your next evolution of your sales excellence system, we shared about different generations, the preferences of each generation, and how to connect with customers in a truly personal way based on these preferences. Now, we hope you joined us live or you watched the replay on YouTube because there was so much fabulous information. Now, if you did not, we are dropping the link right now to the replay over into the chat. Now, like I said, we promised to come back and do a deeper dive for you. And guess what? Here we are. We're going to focus on two generations that really have the most growth potential for your business. It is Gen X and older millennials. Now, again, this is all about being adaptable to meet your customers' needs and building stronger connections. But first, let's do just a little recap. Older millennials and Gen X are both craving personalized experiences and meaningful connections with brands that they trust. Now, older millennials are family focused, they're tech savvy, loving brands that offer consistency and long term value. Now, Gen X, on the other hand, are your more entrepreneurial go getters who prioritize financial security and health. They want practical solutions, honesty, and transparency. Now, here is where the fun begins. Based on your workshop feedback from our Avon Connect segment, we've got the top 10 strategies that you felt would help grow your business. So let's break it down. Tell me over in the chat, are you ready to break these down? Give me a yes. Well, hello, Dawn. How are you? Okay, I can see you guys are very, very active in the chat. I'm loving that. So here we go. The top 10. Oh, Betty said yes. For older millennials, number 10 is video and visuals. Number 9 is live Q&A and consultations to really get that immediate engagement and feedback. And next up is discount codes. I mean, who doesn't love a good discount? And number 7, before and after testimonials. I know when I see these, it makes me want to buy. And number 6, consistent engagement. And the next one, early access to products and special offers, really gives this generation a more personalized experience. And number 4, insider blogs and detailed information. Now, I want you to find that chat because you all are super active. I am loving it. Oh, Rosemarie says I'm in a Gen X and I'm ready. Awesome. So tell me over in the chat, what do you think the number 2 was for older millennials? All right, let's see. Hey, Angelique, tell me over into the chat. Based on your survey, what was the number 2? Any guesses? Just throw some guesses out there for me. Hi, Laurie. How are you? Okay, you're super active. Is anyone going to guess? Okay, let's see. Let me just tell you. Oh, Rosemarie said personal. Well, if you had guessed social media, that was our number 2. And let's be honest, social media is all around us, right? It's the happening thing nowadays. All right, so go on back to that chat. Oh, here comes the answers now. Now, who can guess the number 1? Now, Michelle said in person, so I'm not for sure if she was guessing for number 1 or number 2. Anyone else want to take a guess what the number 1 was? Oh, Betty says again, personal. Okay, well, the number 1 was podcast for older millennials. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 on Gen X. Okay, number 10 was product testimonials and reviews because this generation really loves hearing from others and their experience. Number 9, Texting. I think we can all agree that texting is a great way to communicate and stay connected. And number 8, consistency. And the next one is that face-to-face content. And number 6, follow-ups. It's so important to grow your business, right? You've always got to follow up. And number 5, personalized recommendations, really giving them that personalized experience like we saw earlier. And number 4, how-to videos. You know, those videos just sometimes makes it easier to understand. Number 3, detailed product info. And let's do this again. Let's try again. Go back to that chat. Who can guess the number 2 for Gen X? What is it going to be? Can you guess? All right. Let's see. Who wants to guess? Oh, Linda said social media. Interesting. Anyone else want to give it a shot? What number 2 was? Ashley says door to door. Oh, Tina says social media, demos. Okay, now you guys have got your juices flowing. Number 2 was actually samples for this generation. All right, let's figure out what that number 1 was. So tell me over in the chat, what was the number 1 for Gen X? Let's see, who's going to be the first one to give me a guess what it might be? Phone calls, Rosemarie said. Okay, anybody else? Testimonials, Janice said. Messenger discount. Okay, well, all of those are good. But the number 1 for Gen X was actually newsletters. All right, thank you guys so much. I love how you're being so interactive. So today we are going to focus on your top 2 strategies based on those 2024 Connect workshop results and help you build your action plans for each generation. Now that we've narrowed it down, let's dive right into the details of how to turn these strategies into real results with older millennials. Now, your top 2 strategies are social media and podcast. So let's kick things off of how you can build genuine connections in social media through the power of community and interactions. Now, when we think about older millennials and we talk about social media, let's really think regarding Facebook groups because they are all about community and interaction. So Facebook groups are a gold mine for this generation. So think about how you can create a VIP group where they feel like insiders. Now, here is your action plan for a Facebook group that delivers. Create a VIP group. Give it an engaging name, something like maybe Beauty Secrets VIP. Share personal tips, behind the scenes content, and stories to foster connection, and keep it personal to build the engagement. And number 2, engage daily. Post daily tips. Maybe it's a tip of the day, or a skincare routine, or even a product demo. And make sure to ask questions to get the conversation going. And always remember to use polls and challenges. As an example, a 5-day skincare challenge to really keep that group active. And next, exclusive offers. Think about those great sales and those great brochure deals. Maybe you have a weekly product focus. And you know, another thing is live demos are a great option. You can even host fun challenges to keep them engaged. And remember, announce the deals with a sense of urgency to encourage quick actions. Maybe it's something like 24 hours only. Now, here's how to create a balanced content strategy on social media to avoid social media coming off as too salesy. It's essential to balance sales-focused posts, lifestyle post, and fun or engaging content. Now, here's how to do it. First, let's take a look at the sales-focused post, really consisting of promotions and offers. Post about limited time deals or exclusive offers. Make sure to copy isn't just about buy now, right? Include a benefit or a story about why this product is worth trying. And make sure that you use call to actions. Instead of buy now, try phrases like Don't miss out on blank off your favorite Avon skincare routine, or get free shipping when you spend X amount. Now, let's take a look at lifestyle post. With lifestyle post, make sure that you incorporate your products into daily routines. Show how Avon products fit naturally into your daily life. Maybe it's like a morning skincare routine or a day in the life type of post. For example, maybe it is start your day with our day cream. It's my go-to for busy mornings. And always remember storytelling. Share stories about how Avon products help you and your customers overcome beauty challenges. This makes your post relatable and authentic. And remember visual storytelling. Use real life photos of you using the products or before and after shots to make the post more personal and engaging. And this last one is one of my favorites, those fun and engaging posts. Think about how you can use polls and quizzes. Maybe ask your followers fun questions like, which Avon mascara is your must-have? And create challenges. Create a 5-day skincare challenge possibly, or maybe a try this makeup look. And encourage followers to share their experiences with the Avon products. And always remember to use humor and trends. Show the lighter side of your personality to keep followers entertained. For example, using trending TikTok sounds or Instagram reels to showcase products in a funny or relatable way. Now, let's talk a little bit more about how to create that right mix. So let's take a look at an example, a weekly schedule. Plan your posts so that you have a mix of content types. Here is an example. Maybe on Monday, it's a lifestyle post. Maybe that post consists of a morning skincare routine using Avon products. And then on Wednesday, it's more sales focused. It's a sales post highlighting a promotion or a discount. And then on Friday, mix it up a little. Make a fun post. Maybe it's a skincare challenge or an interactive poll. And then on Sunday, maybe it's another lifestyle post, something maybe about preparing for a live demo or a personal story. Just make sure that you alternate lifestyle posts like skincare routines, sales posts announcing exclusive deals, and fun content like challenges or quizzes. This variety really keeps your group dynamic and engaging, preventing it from feeling too salesy while still promoting products effectively. Now, aim for a balance that looks something like 50% lifestyle tips, 30% product sales focused, and 20% fun, engaging, interactive content. Now, by incorporating this balance, your social media will stay fresh, it'll stay interesting and engaging while still driving sales. Now, another fantastic tool you wanted to learn about is podcast. Now, they are perfect for educating older millennials while boosting trust and rapport. So tell me in the chat. I can see you guys have been super active. I'm loving this, but find that chat and tell me who listens to podcasts. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see who. Okay, Rosemary said in my car. Oh my goodness. Okay, you must really like them, Rosemary. Oh, Michelle says me. Let's see. Angelique says yes. Tanya says I do. Okay, well, that is great. I see that we have some podcast lovers. Now, you may be thinking, how do I get started with podcast? Well, the first step is simply start listening to podcasts yourself. Check out podcast apps and search for beauty topics that you are interested in. And even if you don't see yourself creating your own content, listen for general information that you might want to pass along to your customers. You could forward a podcast along with your own personal thoughts about a topic. And if you're ready to dive into creating your own podcast, it's easier than you might think. So here are some tips. First, choose a niche. Focus on topics maybe like skincare tips or beauty routines. Organize content around Avon products, such as weekly themes. Maybe one theme, maybe it's about hydration. Maybe it's about glam looks. And then educate and add value. Highlight product benefits and use customer testimonials, virtual consultations to build trust by sharing how the products fit into real life routines. Now, the Avon Insider Beauty blog really does a great job of creating value and trust. Now, let's talk about interactive elements. Host live Q&As where participants can submit beauty questions offering personalized product recommendations. And always remember those call to actions. Offer exclusive discounts or limited time deals like the shop and learn offers to encourage immediate purchases. And always remember to cross promote. Share your content across social media, especially Facebook groups, to maximize engagement and reach. Now, let's break it down for two of the most popular platforms, YouTube for visual podcast and Spotify for audio podcasts. Now, once again, I am curious. So go back over to the chat. I'm curious because several of you said that you like listening to podcasts, but I want to know a little bit more. What is your favorite? Is it YouTube podcast or Spotify podcast? Tell me over in the chat. Let's see. All right, who's going to be the first to tell me? Michelle says YouTube podcast. Okay, Autumn says Spotify. Jessica says podcast on her iPhone. Angelique, YouTube. Oh my goodness. Tanya says Spotify. Madupe says YouTube. Leslie sees Spotify. You know what I'm loving about this is I'm seeing a mix. So podcast lovers, some of you love YouTube, some of you like Spotify. All right, so let's dig in just a little bit deeper. How will you do this? Well, first, choose your format. If it's audio, it's Spotify. And let's talk a little bit about that. There's no camera required, it's just your voice. And if it's visual, it's YouTube, because those type of podcasts, you really want to show off your products with that face-to-face video. Now, let's talk about how to create a YouTube podcast. All right, step one, create a channel and brand it. Use Canva for visuals. Number two, record with your phone. Show Avon products or beauty tips. And next, edit with simple tools like iMovie or YouTube Editor. And upload with engaging title and share the link everywhere, whether it's Facebook, it's newsletters. You know what the best part is? You get to choose because you know where to share it that your customers will view it. Now, if you want to know more about how to create a Spotify podcast, head over to spotify.com and check out all of their resources that can help you get started with your own audio podcast. Now, let's look at our next growth opportunity, which is Gen X. Remember, this generation likes to try before that they buy and love newsletters. So first, we will look at how you can ace your sampling strategy. So first, choose your products wisely. Pick best sellers or exciting new products for your sample packs. It's so easy. All you have to do is go to avon.com, sign in, search samples, and they will appear for you to add to cart. Now, remember to promote on all channels. Announce sample offers in newsletters, social media, text, and in-person events, or include with your orders. And distribute samples effectively and encourage feedback from your recipients. And follow up. Don't just hand out the samples, and make sure that you track who gets them and follow up and suggest personalized products based on their feedback. And always remember to measure results. Keep an eye on how samples boost your sales and adjust your strategy based on sales. Now, let's dive into another powerful tool for Gen X is newsletters. This is where that they absolutely thrive. They love detailed product information, tips, and expert recommendations. So here's your action plan for crafting killer newsletters to engage Gen X. First, create engaging content. Pick up topics, new arrivals like you may see in the campaign connection, or beauty tips from a masterclass, and include a link to product detail pages. Make it look polished with tools like Canva. Next, build a mailing list. Don't just send to everyone, segment by interest or past purchases for more impact, and collect emails through events, forums, and customer interactions. So let's take a look at how you can export your customer address book. All right, there you have it. And now this spreadsheet can be imported into your chosen newsletter tool, maybe like MailChimp. Now, if you want more info, check out avon.com or avon.ca that explains all about the address book. And always make sure to stay consistent. Pick a frequency and stick to it weekly, bi weekly, whatever works. Use AI tools. AI tools can be a game changer for scheduling newsletters by automating content creation, optimizing send times, and personalizing messages for different audience segments. And the real magic happens when you combine strategies. Mention your sample offers in newsletters. Follow up with personalized product recommendations and track how both efforts together are driving your sales. So, whether it is newsletters for Gen X or Facebook groups for older millennials, the key takeaway today is connection. Both generations want authenticity, consistency, and personalized value. Your action steps are clear. Start with what works best for your audience and be consistent in following through. We can't wait to see you take these strategies and run with them. Remember, it's about building long term relationships with your customers. Let's get out there, stay connected, and grow your business. Thanks, everyone. Now go rock those action plans.